All right. And this is how they spelled it, by the way. I didn't misspell your. The title says, oh, actually, they corrected it.
Oh, nice.
I guess they probably got enough comments. They corrected it in the body of it, but the title is still U apostrophe RE.
Your life is
You are
over now
life.
that you have had kids.
It sounds like all
Your
your
life is already over.
base, all your base are belong to us. Okay. Your life is over now that you've had kids. And then they put your apostrophe apostrophe. Um, this is what a stranger told my husband and I while I was holding our 3-month-old angel. My husband and I have each gotten comments like this while I was pregnant. I just don't understand the audacity of some people. My response was, "Nope, it's just beginning." And I truly feel that way. My sweet girl is already the highlight of my life and she just got here. I cry when I look at her because I'm so happy and in love. I'm assuming people say these
Oh,
things because they're miserable or something. I don't know. My husband says it's probably because more people in previous generations were pressured by society to get married, start a family, etc., and are unhappy they did. Anyone get similar comments? I have never heard someone say your life is over.
yeah. I just feel like you're surrounding yourself with, or I mean, not you're surrounding yourself, but whoever said that, it's their own issue, or they were
Well,
just being sarcastic.
or,
And it
or
is. I mean, like you could technically say, like your life is over, the life that you have known so far,
right.
and now a new one is beginning,
I think that's
good or
more what it
bad.
means. It doesn't mean like,
Dead.
well, I'm sorry for you. Like, I'm sorry.
No more fun.
Sorry for your loss.
No, it's not
It's
like
like,
car is gone, cell phone's gone, life is gone.
yeah, your life is over,
It's a deep
and
cut.
now your new life begins. Is really what it's like. I mean, I don't even remember what I used to do. Like in single life, like what I looked forward to. I think it was just mainly food. I think I looked forward to food. Like I'd be like, oh, I'm going out to brunch, or I'm going to eat like a whole bunch of these wings.
Food was big.
I mean, like, and not that I still don't care about food. I still do, but it's like I don't know what like I was super excited about. Like it's not like I was like now if the kids tire me out, I wish I could go take a nap, and I'd be like, oh man, I wish I could just go back to like when I was single and in an apartment and I could just nap whenever I wanted to. But I
I
was probably just
know.
like napping in like a depressed state of like I have nothing to
Right, like
do.
I'm not gonna go do anything new. Scary. It's like I just remember being like uh excited for the 9 o'clock basketball game because I would either watch that to the end and then fall asleep, or like fall asleep while watching it. Because it's like otherwise, I don't know. I'll just keep like Googling to the ends of the earth,
Yeah.
of the internet.
Yeah, it would just be like a lot of eye burn, and you'd be like, "All right, like I think I should go to sleep now." And it's so funny because I regress to that when Kelly's away. Like when Kelly's away, I stuff my face until I have incredible heartburn, and then like I go to bed at like 2:30 a.m.
Sometimes three.
and it's just so
Yeah.
bad. And I
I,
talked to another dad in the park the other day, and I brought that up to him, and he said the same thing. He's like, "Yeah," and this is like he's like a PhD like fellow like study like very very intelligent guy doing very very intelligent stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, when my wife leaves, it's just like I
yeah, you
like there's just
regress. We
pizza.
like
I'm surrounded by pizza boxes."
it's like we chase like our 10-year-old self.
Yeah,
It's like we like go and like take care of that kid. We're like, yo, it's just us. I mean, that's really what it is when you're like alone. You're
I'm
like, oh
buying you
my
some new
god,
sneakers.
and then you're like,
We're buying toys.
I'm buying shirts that are, no one's going to see you in because you won't be allowed to leave the house in it. Yeah, man. That's so funny. Yeah, I regress. I like, I don't eat like any like scheduled meal. It's all just kind of like spread out garbage throughout the day at like probably like idiotic times. Uh, but I don't drink. I like hard. I don't drink like I used to at all. Like not
No.
even close. And it's not like I miss it either, because it's just not an option.
Well, it's not like
It's too scary.
it's not a thing in and of itself, right? Like when we were
Yeah,
single, it would be like, hey, we should go out to
we'll just
drink
do
because
that.
drinking is the thing. Like we'd go out because like the drinking was the thing. I mean, I think deep down we knew we were like hanging out with people and stuff, but like sometimes we weren't, and it's like, but now it's more like if you meet up with people or you see them, like half the time I'm like, no, like I'll just have a water, like I'm good. I just want to hang out with you, like that's it. Like I don't really need it, and you got to drive home.
I get a Pepsi. I get a Pepsi.
That's kind of
You
that's
tell
kind of a
me.
treat. That's kind of a treat in and of itself.
It is. It is, dude, for
My
real.
God,
Because I'm like,
yeah,
I don't even finish it. I'm like, I'm gonna, my head's spinning.
yeah.
I'm sweating.
Give me your keys, John. You're like, wow, so much energy.
If I show up with ring dings and Pepsi, I'm the
I used
star of
to
that party.
and go into like the theater and stuff. Like I
Oh
I
God.
I have it built in to get like a large cherry Coke and like a large popcorn, and it's like incredible. It's like it's so hard. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even like drink this thing. Like first of all, they're giving you like
A bucket.
yeah, it's so big.
It's like, is that popcorn from today? Dude, I think the last three, especially for Dune 2, the second time, the full watch through, I got a water bottle and a small popcorn, no butter. And I was like, because, dude, it's like, all right, 43. If I finish a medium Coke and eat half the bag of popcorn, that becomes solid,
Yeah,
like a softball that's trying to make its way through my lower intestines.
yeah.
And I'm like, I just can't. And my intestines are just like, yo, it's been 43 years. We're not doing this anymore.
Oh, we've learned this by now, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, damn it. And I like tried it again when I went and saw Abigail. I was like, I'm getting a Coke. Screw you, intestines. And I was not good on Monday.
The when I was all Dune 2, I got the popcorn. They gave me a Taylor Swift cup because I guess they had those left over. So I did
I
like
have one of those.
a Taylor Swift cup, and the popcorn, and the popcorn was so salty. And I'm not saying like it was just like salty, like it was unedible salty. Like
Yeah.
it was terrible. And I was
Yeah.
just like I would eat it and I go, oh, like
Yes, dude.
I can't even eat this. And then and then
I
like
put
3
way
minutes
too
later
much
I'm like,
butter.
but I really got to get through this movie, and I have a whole thing of popcorn here. I'm like, and I would just eat it again, and I'm like, like why am I doing this to it? Like I was literally waterboarding myself,
It's like
you know.
muscle memory torture. You're like, I
It's so
can't though.
painful.
Oh yeah, fuck.
But
You're
I'm
like,
at a
no,
movie
but I,
theater.
I like it. This is what I do. And then, but then I got Twizzlers, and I'm like, this is easy. This is like air.
Yeah.
It's so like nothing. Uh, because like I love the soft pretzels and melted cheese, but my Paragon doesn't have that. They have the nachos, and that's just enough. That's too much.
Yeah, they're getting too crazy with stuff. It's like there's like chicken fingers and stuff. I'm like, well, we're not here for sustenance. Like we're not here to
Don't
actually have a meal.
feed me. Like, don't give me nourishment.
Yeah. It's
This is
like
an activity that I
this
do
close
while
to
I'm
spaghetti
watching
and
the film.
meatballs, right? Yeah. Um, I this post from this lady. First off, I don't like posts that are obvious in trying to get people to comment like you're right, you're strong, how mean people say, like that just seems like a useless post to me. Like, say what you mean. Tell me what you think. Not like
Oh.
not your defense mechanism like my daughter is an angel and I tell them, "Nope, it's just the beginning of my life." It's like who like first off, who are you hanging out with? Like if you don't like these people, then don't hang out with them. It's not that
Yeah,
hard
it's like
nowadays.
if it's so unclear to you that you need to go to Reddit for clarity on just ignore stupid people like that, you have a bigger problem.
Yeah.
So dumb.
It's also like people are gonna say things like this. If you can't handle it, it's probably not gonna be great for your
Have you
kid
never
when you
heard?
what are you gonna do when your kid hears something like that?
Like, all you hear growing up is never have kids, never get married from a lot of people that are married with kids.
Sure.
And you're just kind of like, you're an idiot. I'll
Yeah.
handle it and not do it the way you do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. I
Some
mean,
people are right,
I guess
some
I did
people
hear
are wrong.
that where it was like, "Why would you get married? That's dumb."
Oh my God, I would never get married. I should have never gotten married. Divorce is 2/3 of the country. And I'm like, well, yeah, because the masses, buttholes. The masses are asses is the term.